So I just got in the Rock Hard 1977 insert by Folded Space full color, and we're gonna see how we can take this right here. These are sleeved cards and everything's in the box all carefully put together for now, but we're going to see how when we put all of these Folded Space insert pieces together and glue them and organize everything again, how it will fit in the box and how much better it is. I'll show you some photos along the way, and then I will tell you my thoughts on how this will be able to be lined up a little easier. All right, so that's how you put the insert together. As you can see from those photos, let's see what it looks like in the box. I'll tell you right off the bat, the insert does allow the box to be flush, so I don't have to worry about any box lift on this Rock Hard 1977 board game box because the insert is flush, and that's great. So if I were to take off the box cover, you're gonna start to see the insert. Now, I do keep the instructions here, like I've said in the past, because it does allow me, in case I forget, where I'm gonna put everything. Now, again, I'm gonna know real quick where to put everything, but it just is something that I always keep. So if I remove the rule book, I'm gonna see that the board is here, and as you can see, it's all sitting to where the box can close fully. So if I remove the board, because your board's gonna be here on the top and all of your player boards are gonna be here with the different Rockstar characters kind of alternating in between. There are a couple in each layer, and we'll get into that. And you'll notice right off the bat, I have the money here. Now it doesn't specifically, I think, tell you where, but it may in the instructions, and I just kind of figured out on my own that, hey, this is a nice spot. It's a little more depressed here and doesn't have these higher areas that actually help to keep the money there. So that's a nice place to put the money. Now, this tray here is very important because not only does it store all your common goods, such as crew members, your candy, and the work tokens if you miss your work, but this is the tray that you're going to keep on the table next to the board to just organize that. So you don't have to use little trays like this because you can just sit it on the board, and this one does have a nice little Rockstar kind of artwork on the side. I do like the blue that they use in this here also for the foam core. I think that's a really nice touch to the insert itself. Even though most of them are just full color with kind of a cream color, that blue does give it a little contrast and help it to pop a little more. So this is a very important tray. It's going to be on the table. And everything else you're going to kind of take pieces out. This has your calendar marker, your die for whenever you're rolling your cravings. It does have the little markers in case you have specific Rockstars that have those, and then your randomization tokens. So I'm going to take those out, take all that stuff that I'm going to need, and then this is really just going to kind of go out of the way or in the box. Now, right here, I have all the Rockstar standees. And again, I'm going to take the ones I need, and then this box will go away too. But it is nice that those are separate and not kind of mixed in with other things. But it's not going to be on the table. This is really the only one that's going to be stuck on the table, passing your goods. Because even if you took this out, you're going to put it to the side. Because this houses your player color. You'll notice every player color has one. It's going to have that starting or the player order marker. It's going to have your standee base. It's going to have a cravings marker for your player board, your fame tracker, and then your personal goal cubes that you're going to use, as well as your mixtape and your record. So nice that each player has their own. It tells you that in the bottom, and then you're going to have a little bit of artwork on the side to show you which player color from the side. Now, right here, I'm going to have all my player boards themselves with the different Rockstar boards mixed in. So they're going to alternate up and down. Notice I have the knobs over here, and then the other side has the knobs on this side. I'm alternating, and I have two different Rockstars in between each one to help to organize that, as well as having the different player aid cards, and the Rising Star card can just go on the top because there is a little room under, as far as the elevation here to put it where the board will still lay flat. Now the last thing you have is this nice one here. I'm going to move some of these out so you can see a little better. But this nice tray here for all the cards. And it does fit all the sleeve cards. As you'll see, I've sleeved every, and there's a ton, every mini card, and they all fit. So you have your like personal goals and stuff that you're starting with. You're gonna have the hangout cards, the concert cards go here, the gigs. So you're gonna organize them, and it has a picture on the bottom so that you can see. But again, I'm gonna take those cards out. I'm gonna be, placing them on the board and passing them out. And then this can kind of go back in the box like most of the pieces. So again, this is the only one you're really gonna have on the table. But it's a lot better than having baggies, especially with these player boards taking up so much space in the box. I know Lance has a copy too, and he has a hard time to get everything in the box because it's just everything's in bags and disorganized, especially if you sleeve cards. They're going to be kind of mixed in these bags with all this extra space. So it's really nice to have the insert that's going to organize that. You can see it's really easy to put back in place, and this can flip either way. And it's really nice that this one does sit flush. Once the box goes on, that's not going to lift up there. It's going to be flush. And oh, I left the money out. So it is nice to have the insert. I really like this insert. I like the artwork that they did for it. I like this game. I think that the theming in this game is great. So if I can add more theming with the insert, it's great as well. So I strongly recommend that if you have Rock Hard 1977, because of how the boards take up a ton of space and how those baggies can fill up and make the box not only disorganized, but possibly even lift up a little bit. The insert does a great job of not only giving you that theme in the full color, especially with that blue foam core popping out, but it's also going to organize things, so it's going to set up the game quicker. And again, I don't have to find my trays and organize everything. I just pop it out and go. Those cards having all set up together so I can just mix and pass out is also nice as well. So strongly recommend the folded space insert for Rock Hard 1977 by DeVere. Definitely check it out. They did send the insert to check out. And so thanks for sending that folded space, but I would strongly recommend, even if they didn't, based on all my other folded space full color inserts, would strongly recommend it for this one as well because of those things I said as far as organization of the box. But also, there's a ton of bags. There's not really room for sleeve cards and stuff very well without the insert. The insert makes it look organized and fit in the box way better. So definitely go check that out. Please hit the like, subscribe button so that you can be notified when we put new videos out like this one. And until next time, I'm Jeremy, and we'll see you.